In the ancient hills of Judah, where history and legend intertwine, lies the timeless tale of David and Goliath, a story not merely of strength and bravery, but one of strategy and unyielding faith. Set in the backdrop of an intense conflict between the Israelites and the Philistines, this narrative echoes through millennia, offering lessons that transcend time and culture. The scene unfolds at the battle lines drawn in the valley of Elah. On one side stood the Philistines with their imposing champion Goliath, a giant clad in bronze armor, whose very presence struck terror into the hearts of the Israelites. Goliath's challenge was simple yet daunting, a one-on-one combat to decide the fate of the two armies. For 40 days he taunted the Israelites, and for 40 days they cowered, paralyzed by fear. Enter David, a young shepherd boy, bringing food to his brothers at the battlefield. Unassuming and seemingly ill-equipped for warfare, David was armed with something far more potent than physical might: an unshakable faith and a keen understanding of strategy. Unlike his peers, David saw the battlefield through a different lens. Where others saw a giant too big to defeat, David saw a target too large to miss. David's decision to confront Goliath with a sling and a stone was not a reckless act of bravado, but a calculated choice. In avoiding traditional armor and weapons, David leveraged his agility and skill, honed through years of protecting his flock from predators. He knew that in close combat, he stood no chance against Goliath's strength and size. Instead, David chose to engage on his own terms, turning speed and precision into his greatest allies. The ensuing confrontation was swift and decisive. With a single well-aimed shot, David's stone struck the giant on the forehead, felling him instantly. It was a victory against overwhelming odds, a triumph of spirit and intellect over brute force. David versus Goliath remains an enduring metaphor for the underdog, prevailing against a seemingly invincible adversary. Beyond the battlefield, this story resonates with profound insights. It highlights the power of belief in one's abilities and the importance of strategy over sheer strength. David's victory was not won through muscle alone, but through an understanding of his opponent's weaknesses and the courage to challenge conventional wisdom. In a broader sense, the tale encourages us to confront our own personal Goliaths, those daunting challenges that loom large and intimidate us. It reminds us that with thoughtful planning and steadfast faith, even the most insurmountable obstacles can be overcome. As we delve into this timeless narrative, we find that its lessons are as relevant today as they were in ancient times. Whether in personal struggles or grand historical events, the principles embodied by David, courage, strategy, and faith, remain guiding lights on the path to triumph. In closing, the David versus Goliath story is more than a simple tale of overcoming odds. It is a celebration of human resilience and ingenuity, a reminder that sometimes the greatest power lies not in size or strength, but in the heart and mind of those who dare to believe.